Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Sarah, also known as Laugh Love Langella, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing 5 different ways you can style your coffee table for the spring season. I did some in a more neutral direction, some have some pops of color, so I hope you guys get some good decorating ideas and inspiration from this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and let's get right into it. So our first styling today is how I decorated it in my spring living room video. I got this Kinfolk garden book from Home Goods. I love the pop of color that it brings too. This stone vase was also from Home Goods a few months ago now. I love how much texture it has. And I styled it with some eucalyptus stems and some smaller teacup roses that were part of the Hearth and Hand line last year. And this brass etched bell I recently found antique shopping. And then we have this beautiful wood riser with a Minka candle from Anthropologie. They sold these last year and they are such a nice scent too. I love it. With this iron snuffer that was from Amazon a while ago. And we're going to go for a larger vase this time with this one from TJMaxx. So for florals, I did invest a little bit in these ones. These are from Prestige Botanical. They had a few different lilac stems. These vintage blue ones just caught my eye immediately, and I could not find anything that was exactly like these. These are a real touch floral. They did a really nice job with just looking more lifelike and realistic, but I really loved the combination I saw on the website that had the vintage blue with the magenta and the white. Again, these were definitely an investment. They were not budget friendly at all, but I think that they look really beautiful in comparison to the quality of the Hobby Lobby ones that I had seen, and I just knew I was going to be wishing I had something like this, so that's why I decided to make the investment and just get the ones that I really gravitated towards from the get-go. I am definitely picky when it comes to the quality of my faux floral stems. I tend to gravitate towards the real touch ones. They have the most realistic look. Otherwise, I do pay attention to what the leaves look like, stems. I want to make sure that somebody would need to take a double take to realize that they are not real. So for me, it is an investment that is worth it, especially because I like to use them across multiple seasons and through each year as well. And now I'm adding this scalloped glass box and this antique candle holder. And the last touch here, I'm adding this frame I found recently antique shopping with these beautiful purple dried florals. And here is a finished look at our second styling. And now to add some texture, I'm going to use this beautiful woven basket that I had found antique shopping. I've been waiting to use this and I just love it so much. It's such a beautiful color and shape. Now in the basket itself, we're going to keep things simple and functional. I'm going to add these coasters so they're easy to reach. And then I'm also going to grab this iron candle holder to just add some height to this side with the ribbed gardenia candle I picked up from World Market. And lastly, this bunny that I recently painted that was originally from Hobby Lobby. And if you would rather have a pop of color, you can actually just take these ones out and easily swap them out for some pink cosmos from Hobby Lobby. The white floral stems are part of a larger one that is at Hobby Lobby. I just cut them into smaller pieces to use for this shorter vase. The cosmos, like I mentioned, are from Hobby Lobby. I'm using both the mauve and the beige color. I like mixing the two tones with each other. I feel like it just looks a little bit more intentional and organic. They can definitely be styled on their own, but I do like the look of layering them in with the asparagus bunch as well. And here is a finished look at our third styling today. So I'm going to use the same Hobby Lobby vase that we just did. I love the texture that this tray brings. I wanted to play around with styling it a different way. Ideally, I would use a vase that's a little bit taller and maybe like a wider mouth than this one, but this one will work just fine to give you guys an idea of what you can do. And for florals, I'm going to layer in a bunch of different stems. I recently found these rose stems at home. They were super affordable. I think that they were only $2.99 per stem, which is really, really budget friendly. And I like how it has the bud piece as well. And then we are going to layer in some of these darker fern stems. I actually bought these at Michael's during the fall, but they have brought them back as just a regular stem in their regular priced floral section, which is really great. I just love them so much on their own, but I figured we could play around with layering them in with these beautiful rose stems too. With my floral arrangements, I like to bend the stems in different directions. It helps give it a more realistic look. And I also like to pull the stems in between the other ones I'm layering it with, so they're actually integrating with each other rather than just sitting next to each other. And now to add in a little bit more texture, we're going to put a few of these seeded eucalyptus stems and also a couple of the raspberry stems that I love from a floral. lastly, we're going to add this same bunny and also this flower candle holder. I found this antique shopping. I will have some similar ones from Etsy linked down below. And here is a finished look at our fourth styling today. And for our last styling today, I'm going to use this big Anthro dupe vase that I got from HomeSense. On this side, we're going to add that riser I used in the first styling, as well as that same bunny. He's quickly become my favorite little spring addition. And again, this beautiful flower candle holder. For florals, I wanted to go for a vibrant pop of color, and I recently found these Real Touch roses at Home Goods. They come in a pack of 5 for only $12.99, which was a really, really good price. I actually am using these in my spring master bedroom decorating video, so that will be out in a couple weeks, so you don't want to miss out on that. But I thought that they were so pretty, and I really like that they have a faux thorn on it too, to just give it that much more of a realistic look. But I want to layer in these blackberry stems. These are one of my absolute favorite stems to use for both spring and summer decorating. So we're going to put a couple of these in, and then also some seeded eucalyptus stems. Sometimes I prefer the floral styling of my coffee table to be a little more simple, but most of the time I prefer to do a more layered full look, so that way it creates a center focal point in the room, and I will make the side table styling more simplistic. And the last touch, I'm going to add a couple of faux book boxes, as well as this brass mister. And here's a finished look at our final coffee table styling today. I sure hope you guys enjoyed it, and definitely leave me a comment down below with which one your favorite was. So that is going to wrap up today's video, friends. I sure hope you enjoyed and got some decorating ideas and inspiration for how you can style your coffee table for the spring season. My last video, I shared spring decorating in our living room space, so if you missed that, I will have it linked down below. And we did also do 4 different ways to style your entryway space if you would like to check that out as well. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel today, and I will see you guys in my next video, friends. Bye.